I just want to take this day to say that I love my stepdad. I'm about to approach midlife, and for the first time today, I'm gonna start calling him dad. Like, we at a point where we gotta realize who really in our corner, who care for us, who put in the energy, who put in the effort, and we gotta take that serious, because we're in a time where stuff is changing fast and things are getting serious. In 2019, things will never even be close to that once we enter 2020. So I want to take this moment to say I really love my stepdad. And I'm a non-emotional person. This is not a game. I'm not playing this ain't no whole shit. I'm a man's man. And I want to say I love my stepdad. Thank you for raising me. Thank you for being there. I ran probably 15, 20, 50 plus yard touchdowns in high school. My real dad didn't see one. My stepdad seen some. When I didn't know what to do with a girl, anything, he was there. My real dad didn't give a fuck. The nigga's a hoe, you feel me? It's times he could have did shit, and he shitted on me numerous times. And he had his demons. He was a drug addict. And I want to say what prompted this conversation. I don't give a fuck. This is not the right time. My mouth dry. I'm in my girlfriend call with a Hello Kitty, you know. But my real dad, this nigga came to me like at 24. I probably saw him a handful of times in life. Talking about, let's get together Father's Day. Telling me to bring a girl, all of this crazy shit. And I'm like, I don't really deal with no girl like that. But I went ahead and got a girl anyway. The day come up, Father's Day, he had done sent somebody to my mom's house to get my number, all type of crazy shit. So the day come, I'm calling him, he didn't even answer the phone. Didn't even answer the phone, and I gave you a chance after you shitted on me. Come Christmas time, he happened to stay in Atlanta where I stayed, you feel me? So come Christmas time, he giving me a call talking about he get a ride at Christmas and stuff. And I ignored his calls. My stepdad, people, you know, joke about stepdads and they beta males and this and that or what the fuck ever. Look, whatever gonna help get our community together, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. If you're a real good person and you doing what's right and you're gonna influence somebody for the better, that's that. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be here today without my stepdad. And when he die, I'ma be there. I'ma be at his funeral, and I'ma be crying. And when he get old and sick, I'ma take care of him like I originated in his nutsack, dead ass. And the conversation that prompted this was a conversation with my brother a few weeks ago, probably 2 weeks ago. He told me that his dad, who's going through a health ailment recently, we talked to his dad one day, the next day he fell down and almost died. True story. This was like 2-3 weeks ago. We talked to him and I was like, damn, your dad cool or whatever. And the next day he dropped down and almost died. Kidneys failed. And he told me that he would give his dad a kidney. Now, I felt a little angst inside about that, but you know, I'm a counselor, so I try to hear people, you know, reasons and look at different perspectives. But the shit had me hot a little bit, but not even at him. It was just like, I felt like it was stupid, you know what I'm saying? But I wait to have conversations. Like, I sat on it, I mentioned a couple people, but it was not trying to make them look bad. It was just like, I didn't understand it. So this morning I stepped to him and I was like, yo, you said you would give your dad a kidney. You know, you're a man, I'm a man. We all got different perspectives. But what's up with that? Like, I thought your dad ain't do shit for you unless I'm missing something. And he was like, oh, you right, that's true. So I'm like, okay. I say, but with Eddie, I feel like you be shitting on him. That's how I stepped that. I said, he put money on your books. Damn near every month you was in prison as a grown man and he didn't have to do that. You feel me? I said, he took care of you as a kid. He put us in sports. I mean, I understand the genetic thing, but humans are higher than animals. You feel me? It goes past that, man. If your relative don't give a fuck about you, that's that. You got some friends that would be closer than siblings, possibly. And I thank God that I was able to experience parents, siblings, and kids, because those are all different dimensions of love, but it's all kind of the same. You feel me? Some people don't get parents. They don't know who their parents are. Excuse me. Other people, they don't get siblings. They're a single kid. And other people, they don't get kids. They don't get kids. Some people don't get siblings, and some people don't get parents. But I got to experience all of that, and I'm thankful for it. And most of all today, I'm thankful for my stepdad. Fuck what anybody say. There's nothing wrong with being a step parent. If you really love the person you with and you're going to teach the kids right and send them in a positive direction. I'm calling him dad from this day forward till I die. I have nothing against my dad. I just don't fuck with him no more. And the right person is going to win today. Like I say, my mouth dry as fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm looking crazy. But this message got to get out, because I might wait and forget what I need to say later. So fuck anybody who worried about the wrong shit. Look at the message. Like, dead ass. I'm not on here to look good for nobody or get a lot of views. I'm just saying what's right. I love my stepdad. Thank you, Eddie Frazier, for raising me. Now, your son may have had a different opinion, and maybe later on, God bless the dead, Eddie Frazier, he passed. He was a great coach, Dillard High School, and he went undefeated his only year. He's going to go down in history, and it's going to be a story written about him, Eddie Frazier. He worked his way up. He really cared about the kids. He died in 2020. You know, he was really social. He liked to deal with a lot of people, and 2020 hit. Whatever happened, I'm not going to speak too much on it, but he was a really good person, and he was making a really good impact. And if he lived to 65, 70 years old, I can imagine what he would have did in the community. And the 1 year he got the head coaching position at the age of like 33, 34, he went undefeated for Dillard High School during the regular season. And I think they lost the round before the state playoffs. But a book is going to be written about him by somebody someday. And he just had a crazy story, and it's sad that we lost him that early. But the one time I gave my stepdad a shout out on Facebook, you know, and I told him it was Father's Day, and I just told him thank you. I think I was around like 25, 26, and his son is about the same age as me. And you know, everybody know what Eddie did for me, but his son hopped in my well, he just said it on Facebook. He said it right there, like under the picture or whatever I posted, the comment. And he was like, oh, I wish he would have did something for me. And he kind of went off. And I inboxed him. I was like, talk to me. And me and Eddie Frazier started to build a little rapport. And I got to know him a little bit and see his perspective. And I tried to let him know that I think it was something going on between him and his mom and my parents or whatever. They weren't seeing eye to eye. But I was like, Eddie, you know, loved you, and I wish y'all can just try to make it work. And I tried to put a good word in, because I was trying to see the positive, and I knew that it was just a misunderstanding. But back to the point, God bless the dead. Love you, Eddie. You went undefeated your 1 year. But yeah, and you know, Eddie was just there for me. I went through a divorce, an ugly, nasty divorce. I'm telling my dad about it, and he the one hooked me up with the girl. And now looking, I literally think it was a demon giving me a demon. Because even after my forgiving spirit, even after he flawed me out on Father's Day, a few years later, I gave him another chance. I randomly seen him with a girl I was with. He crossed my path downtown Atlanta, true story. And I was like, damn, that's my dad. And when I picked her up, because I missed the turn to get her, that's the only way I saw him when I busted a U-turn. And when I picked her up, like right down the street, I told her, and she was like, oh, I want to see him in this. I said, I don't know, he walked down that street. And I don't know, if I can find him or not. And she was like, oh, it's a bunch of restaurants. He probably stopped in a restaurant. So we started riding down the street to the restaurants, and I seen some people with some blue shirts, and we went in, and he was in there, and we talked, and then through him I met my children's mom, because a couple girls there thought I was cute or whatever, and he was giving her the best. He was like confirming for her. He was like, she good people, she hold this and that. So another girl that wanted to talk to me, and I was just about to hit her anyway, but she just seemed kind of crazy. So, and he was just giving her. And then even when I chilled with my baby mom, I like hit her the first time we chilled and this and that. I was like, oh, I'm good. But he was just like, man, why you doing it like that? But it turned out to really, I'm thanking God for my kids, but it was just a really bad experience at the end. That's that. And I wasn't perfect either, but I wasn't creep. So yeah, but at the end when that shit really, and I almost lost everything, and my stepdad and my mom is the best. Luckily I got mom A and B. I love my mom, Melissa Frazier, formerly known as Melissa Rucker. She's the best mom. She always been there for me. Once I learned how she really operates and got to know her deeper, I see that some of the things I saw was flaws wasn't even really flaws. It's just it's different love languages. So I love my mom. She's the best. I had a mom. B was my grandma. I was her first grandkid. I'm the first grandkid on both sides. I'm the first great grandkid on my mom's side. The first great. My dad first kid. His mom first kid is weird. I was like the first in everything, and I'm just really thankful today. And a lot of people in my situation didn't end up good because of the environment. It's genetics, it's environment, it's support, it's all type of stuff that go in the situation. So I saw a lot of people, including siblings, get caught up in the system. But my stepdad, he had his flaws. He didn't do everything right, like I said, but he was there. He showed us hard work. He tried to point us in the right direction. And when my brother was just saying that stuff about the kidneys, I was like, damn, you kind of always give Eddie the short end of the stick. And he was like, I love Eddie though. And I was so thankful to hear him say that. And he was just like, I just feel like, I ain't even gonna get into that, but he felt like a few things because it was a different experience. He got in more trouble, so Eddie had to discipline him a little more. And I can't fully put myself in my brother's shoes, even though we grew up in the same house. So I'm not gonna knock him for his position at all. He's a man. But he said he got love for Eddie. And yeah, when it all fell down and I was telling my dad what happened, this nigga thought it was laughing. He was on the floor about to cry, and I only get up with him every once in a while, but this is a nigga that ain't had shit. And I'm glad, because when I ran it by somebody who's wise, they told me, you gotta understand, this is a nigga who lived in a basement at a store and he ain't never had shit. Not to knock him, it just is what it is. So when you come in him on some real shit and telling them you about to lose everything, it's just like, he don't get it. He think it's funny. Oh, she a crazy bitch. Like, nah, I'm about to lose everything. Then I asked him for, like, I was down and out. Lawyer fees adding up, 2 incomes to 1. She can't even look at the kids. I gotta run here, run there. I had the kids, now I gotta go to work later. I gotta leave earlier. She can't help out at all. These lawyer fees, the least I paid per lawyer fee was $1,500. Then a lot of time it was $2,500. A down payment of $5,600. You feel me? I was an everyday working man, but I was trying to save my kids and what I got. And she had a lawyer. But yeah, I'm telling him some serious shit, and this nigga just like, it's funny. It's funny to him. I gotta get something to drink. My mouth dry in a bit. It's funny to this nigga. But my stepdad was the one there. My stepdad was the one there helping me out, giving me what I needed, making sure I was straight emotionally. and even bringing the word of God to me some. Even though I ain't that type of person. So I appreciate that. And that's not to be played with, not to be joked. And they need their credit. If you grew up and get rich, hey, that's it. This is a nasty day out, huh? Still a good day though. I say it's nasty, but it's a good day. I appreciate that. You too. Fuck y'all, my mouth dried in the bitch. I know that shit look crazy, but I hope y'all can get the message. I did a little quick workout and didn't drink enough water, but I'm human. It is what it is, but yeah, man. My stepdad took that shit serious and he felt my position. And I thank God for that. Like this came to me right after that conversation with my brother. I'm late for work and all. I don't give a fuck. Because once this shit hit me, it just moved with this transition, and that's my next video. It's gonna be my deepest video. It's called The Transition. And it's about what we going through nowadays and where we headed and the shit we gotta do. We gotta start taking life serious. Yeah. But I thank God because my stepdad, he showed me what a real man was, and I'm calling him dad from this day forward. The shit I went through, he took it serious. He was there for me emotionally and financially. He showed he cared with his wallet. He put money on my brother's books all the time. And I was just glad to hear that my brother had love for my stepdad. And Bloods and Crips, we need y'all to drop them flags. Like I say, life's serious at this point. These people talking about uploading their fucking brains and computers and shit, going to different galaxies, and we fucked up here on this planet. Y'all go upload y'all brains on a fucking computer. Y'all go to a fucking different galaxy and let us sit here and rejuvenate this earth. That's our natural habitat. If y'all serious Bloods and Crips, become Brothers United and do nothing but promote the good of fuck being cool. Fuck it, fuck a block, a fucking big dog, and fuck I don't know what the fuck, big homie, all of that shit. Let's think outside of a block. Let's think different countries. Let's think different planets. Let's think about different solar systems, different galaxies, different universes. Let's stop worried about fucking how we just look so much. Take care of yourself and be thankful for the body that God gave you, because it's somebody for you. Let's stop with the stupid shit. We fucking game banging in the pandemic. This is not even a fucking pandemic. It's the world changing. Like I said, the world would never be like it was in 2019. Let's make our money circulate. If Lil Ray or Rakisha got the best shoe in our community, that's the new Nike. That's the new Versace. That's the new Finley. Like, niggas so dumb. Most of y'all pussy. I'm serious. Some people are intimidated by black men. I love my black men, but I'm not intimidated because I know the secret. Most of y'all hoes, y'all scary as fuck, and y'all pussy, and that's including street niggas. Y'all scared to try to even do what's right. You feel me? Most men scared to get fired. Scared to step outside of the box and show a good example. Scared for people to think you corny. Scared for people to think you lame. Like, y'all real hoes. Most black men, you see we pulling out of Afghanistan. We've been there 20 years, 2 decades. But you know the difference between them and us? They not pussy. They willing to die for what they believe and stand on their principles, and we not. I love my stepdad. Fuck that. And if your stepdad did more than you, more than your parent, or if your parent just didn't give a fuck, because some people are run away. But if your step-parent just didn't get, if your step-parent was there and your parent didn't give a fuck, take care of your step-parent when they get old. Fuck your parent or your biological parent. Let's look at who willing to do for us. Put energy in us. Let's stop bullshitting. I don't give a fuck about men who sag their pants. Do this for me. At least pull them halfway up. I do not want to see y'all ass and dick prints and all of that. Because you be like, oh, why you looking? Bitch, I got eyes. I see a big radius of shit. I do not want to see a fucking man just sagging and see his dick and ass. And I got little girls. I do not like that shit. Most niggas are pussy. Y'all scared deep down inside. A lot of niggas who run the gangs, y'all pussy. Y'all can jump me in and do that. I don't give a fuck. Most niggas are pussy. That's why y'all run to that shit. Y'all scary. You feel me? And not everybody, and not all working men are bitches. You feel me? But most niggas are pussy. It's an equal amount of working men and street niggas who are pussy. It's pussy niggas in both groups. I don't give a fuck. Y'all hoes. Y'all scared to do what's right. Y'all scared to say what's right. We gotta stop joking. Fuck pussy right now. It ain't the end of the world, but it's damn near. They finna wipe most of our ass out if we don't stop playing. Like, I don't give a fuck how I see my mouth dry as fuck. I don't give a fuck. People say what they want, but the spirit moved it in me this morning. Not even on no Christian shit. I'm not no religious person, but I believe in spirituality. And that shit moved in me this morning. I'm not even this type of person. I love my fucking stepdad. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. House, he'll sign his name. I got the money, he signed his name. Even if I need the money. The nigga was there when I was running touchdowns. The nigga showed me hard work. The nigga tried to do right by my mom. I'ma love my siblings and my mom, but I love my stepdad. And I'ma take care of him when he get old. And then when he die, I'ma be in boohoo fucking tears. I love my fucking stepdad, who is now my fucking dad. Dad, fuck you, hoe ass nigga. Cause when I was broke and I told you about this shit, and I was going through that divorce, and you know how hard I work, nigga. I come from the fucking hood and got a master's degree, but I still got in debt from that shit. Cause I missed out on numerous scholarships, and I graduated with a 3.7 in bachelor's and master's degree, and still didn't even get a fucking scholarship, because every time they like, oh, you're not at the credit checkpoint. Oh, you got too many credits. But y'all dropped fucking 30 credits when I transferred. This fucking system is not a joke. Self-education runs deeper than formal education. And that's real nigga shit. That's real nigga shit. Because that's not going to teach you how to be a good spouse. Schools. They're not going to teach you how to manage your household, how to deal with your partner, everyday life. They don't teach you how to apply mathematics to the fucking universe, of how to fucking live life. They teach you a bunch of shit that you're not going to use in real life. You feel me? And I still learn it to expand my thinking, but school, I'm telling you, for a person who did it, graduated with fucking honors, go get your trade and then start your own business. Let's stop playing by the system and putting on for other people, because I know hood niggas who are way fucking smarter than people I went to college with. And I'm just being real, not even because hood ain't all bad. You learn a lot of good shit and how to survive and how to maneuver in the hood. But some of that shit boo-boo too. But I knew a lot of more smart people, and I'm dead ass. Some of my classes had all fucking white people. You feel me? And a lot of had black people too. Males, females, bro, of all types, Asians. The smartest thinking people I met, I swear to God, was in the hood. Stop letting these people fool y'all. Stop being scary. When I say y'all pussy, I'm not trying to try y'all. I'm trying to motivate y'all. Let's do what's right. Let's make our money circulate. Let's educate ourselves. Let's love the people and treat the people right. Bro, I'm telling you, I love you, but this the only time I will ever tell you what to do. If Eddie on the table and fucking JR on the table, bitch, get Eddie the kidney. I'll give his ass a kidney too, and he'll have 2 kidneys if we all match, and we probably don't. You feel me? But that's how that nigga was down for us. You feel me? And I know your experience too, what you say, and I don't fully understand it, but I try to be open-minded. But fuck that. That nigga signed me up for football every year. My daddy never came to a game, and I was playing football from 18 to fucking 21. His brother even came out the game. Shout out to Uncle Jeff. A real ass police officer. You feel me? And we need more officers like that that's gonna keep it fucking real and protect the community. Cause everybody ain't bad, you feel me, that do certain professions. We need good black police officers patrolling us. I love my fucking stepdad, nigga. Crusty lips and all. Fuck you. I love my stepdad. We also gotta stop idolizing people. All of that, oh, this motherfucker, that's how motherfuckers get taken advantage of and exploited. Just cause a motherfucker got this or got on that or appear to be this, y'all take it. Some motherfuckers broke and doing everything they can to shine, to lure your dumb ass in. They fucking sociopaths. But you wanna go kiss ass cause somebody appear to have some. Look at fucking people's character. Like, y'all grow the fuck up. Let's man up in the black community. Fuck what anybody think. I don't give a fuck about what whites think, Hispanics. This ain't for them, this for us. Let's do what the fuck we know how to do. Bloods and Crips, I'm dead ass serious. If nobody else gonna say it, I don't give a fuck. Y'all have a meeting, and in the next couple of months, we need y'all to drop them fucking flags for the community. Set the example of what's right, and all the other gangs follow. If the other groups want to have gangs and shit, let them have that. But us, if you fuck with us, then we just get a group of us. We don't need a fucking gang. We have an organization whoop your ass. We know how to do the same shit. And the organization, fucking one of our hobbies can be training, fighting. We don't need all that extra shit. Y'all women, stop trying to act like y'all like that thug shit. There's no stability in that. The niggas end up in jail or dead. Forever Lil Wayne, there's 100,000 Ray Rays in jail. Let's stop letting these people fool us. I'm not fucking kidding with y'all, man. We need to grow the fuck up. This world is fucking changing. Let's get on board. And let's do what's right. Let's stop trying to be fucking cool all the time. Pretty all the fucking time. Let people make us feel inferior. We don't need nobody's opinion. We know we great and we always want to flaunt it, but let's really act like it and hold our character accordingly. I brought my brother up here and we making changes with him, and it motivates me because I got demons too and shit that I need to work on. I'm not fucking perfect. I'm not getting on here for that. I'm getting on here because I was meant to help people. That's why I got in the medical field. That's why I became a professional counselor. To do what's right and to disclose and to show people they ain't always got to be pretty. I've been grinding and I've been trying to do what's right, and I'm still fucked up. I don't care. You feel me? I don't got a lot of money. I went and got property and I invested in some shit that's gonna make money for me, but I don't got a lot of money to spend like that. I ain't gotta put on for the next person like most of you niggas. And when you really got it, you still shouldn't do that because you attract haters. And why you gotta shit on people? Let's stop worried about shitting on people of fucking hoes. Let's figure out how we gonna band together and make our whole situation better, because this shit's serious right now. And I know a lot of people scared deep down inside and don't know where the fucking world headed. They want our kids spread it out halfway not going to school. But I went to the club the other night for the first time in about 2-3 years, And I couldn't even hear myself. I wanted to record it. The voices literally sound like this in the club. Like, and I told the girl I was with, I say, listen, you can't even hear nothing unless I'm in your ear. That's how many people was in the club, at least 400 people. Shoulder to shoulder. But they want to fucking enforce vaccines and say you can't do this. Man, y'all better wake the fuck up. Man, are we gonna do something or not? It's never a right time. And some of us might have to die. Some of us might have to get sacrificed for the greater cause. But we need to put fucking materialistic shit, worried about how the fuck we look, all of that bullshit aside and think about our fucking kids. Like my stepdad did, nigga. Not my fucking real dad. Fuck him. What the fuck we gonna do, people? Are we gonna keep waiting for this or that? Fucking Dr. King ain't coming back. White people ain't gonna do shit for us. Or they would've did it. They been had the power. We gotta do it. I know it's scary out here being alone. Don't nobody fuck with us like that. Listen to me, I'm serious. Nobody fuck with us like that. Let's make our money circulate amongst us. I'm buying Ray shit from here on out. I'm dead. Laugh at. I don't give a fuck. You probably can't tell anyway, and I'm gonna look good in whatever the fuck I wear. But I'm promoting my people's shit. I'ma start it. Since nobody else. I'ma tell the gangs to stop that shit. I don't like that. I got innocent kids in my neighborhood. I don't want shot over no bullshit. I got daughters I don't want with no street nigga. And if you street and doing what the fuck you gotta do, be looking to flip it into some positive shit. Do what you gotta do while you gotta do it and then get into some real shit. It's not cool. I don't give a fuck about that. We need to make our situation better. Cause if we miss this transition and let these people put where they gonna put everybody, our black ass gonna be in this same situation for 400 more years. But we can change it right now. The shit they trying to do, we can combat that and focus on us, self-educate, make our money circulate, raise our fucking kids, stop running to the fucking system on each other. We can do it. But we gotta start using our brains and stop bullshitting and operating off of feelings of what other people think. Let them think what they think, and the motherfucking black people that don't want to get with us, let them suffer. Cause y'all see how they do y'all at the end of y'all career. Fucking always putting rape cases on y'all and smearing y'all career. We'll let their ass go fend to their own fucking devices. Fuck the black people. We don't need everybody. We don't need celebrities. Us regular people can do this. We don't need not one fucking celebrity. Let's put our minds together and figure out what we want to be called. What the fuck our new name is. Let's go take our own sports leagues. Now. We don't have no more choices unless we want to be perpetually fucked up. And I'm not going to be fucked up no more. I don't care what nobody think about me. That's how I hop on here with a dry ass mouth. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm trying to win. And I'm going to do what's right. And I'm going to start by saying, I love my stepdad. I love him. Thank you, Eddie Lauderdale Frazier. Thank you. I appreciate you. Seriously. Now, I don't know no fucking emotional shit because I never told you like this. And that's a goddamn shame. That's a damn shame. You got me my first car. You told me to strap it up. You told me either I'm going to work hard with my mind and hands or both if I want to have shit in life. When I went through a divorce and was shit on my dick and some friends thought the shit was even funny. I had some real friends and I had some family members and shut up, but even some other people thought the shit was funny. Thank you for being there. And black people as a whole, let's get our shit together, because this shit is not a fucking game. It's no means a game. Women, y'all appreciate men, character, and the variety in men. Men, y'all stop doing dumb shit because you think hoes like it, because they're going to be fucking somebody else when you in prison. And most of your friends not going to be writing you. Same thing happened to my fucking brother. But they be waiting on you to give you more fucking drugs and get you in more shit and street shit and acting like you ain't real when you want to change your fucking life. Fuck them. Let them fend to their own devices. I'm not fucking playing. Fuck demons and ignorant motherfuckers who not down for our fucking community. Cause I don't give a fuck about you. And you not doing what's right. And if you gotta fucking had to go get plastic surgery with PPE loans and shit, it is what it is at this point. But women, y'all don't need that. Lots of women wanted to be my girl. And most of the women I pick long term, it ain't got shit to do with a fucking ass. Just to be real. A nigga like to get a quick nut off that shit. You feel me? It is vain. It might get you ahead in some ways, but at the end of the day, niggas with a fucking brain don't give a fuck about that shit. Who gonna hold me down? Who gonna hold me down? Who gonna listen? Who got nurturing skills? Who gonna respect me? Who gonna appreciate me for who I am long term? Cause when you get old, that shit don't mean nothing. Your fucking sex organs barely work. Let's stop being vain and let's get on some real shit. Like, I'm tired of you motherfuckers in the community. Oh, we this, we guys, we this and that. Let's act like it and we can change it. We don't have to move to fucking Africa. Everybody trying to put a big plan. But until we start getting collective consciousness, that's another thing we need. Start thinking alike and have the same principles and morals, and then other shit will come to us. Trust me, one step at a time. It ain't gotta be grand right now. Let's start buying our own shit and supporting our people and stop hating and stop stunting on each other. Cause it's not worth it. We in the same fucking barrel. Let's do what's fucking right. And utilize this fucking transition. I was 20, 21, 22, and me and my mom got into it because now I'm kind of a grown up, and I fell down on my dick at that time too. I was living with him after college, and me and my girl, long-term girl at the time, broke up. I was working with him, and I kind of quit the job and shit. I had bad knees. It was all type of shit going on, and my mom was telling me to do the dishes. And at this time, I had actually quit the job. I quit it a little later, but I worked a Saturday and I had worked 6 days in the sun, 10-hour days. He was cutting trees. He worked for a company and he had his own business. I was working with him for the company. And I was throwing the trees in the chipper, so I'm out there drained. I get home, my mom talking about do the dishes. This the one time I really got that mad at my mom and as an adult. And I was like, nah, or whatever. And we going at it, and I was just like, oh, I'll pay money if you want that. But I had a little attitude, and she was like, oh, you can get out of my house. And I got mad as fuck, and I would just walk past her and punched a hole in the door. And my stepdad was right there, and I did this in his house, you know, and my mom, it was what it was at the time, but I was disrespectful, and I'm sorry for that. And he could have, you know, who knows who'd have won the fight. I was, you know, a football player, and he was a stocky guy. But it ain't even about that. He could have picked that time to try to humble me. You feel me? But he didn't. He pulled me aside and he told me, you know, your mom got her ways and I know you becoming a man and, you know, just try to hold it down, man. And like, I know he didn't make all of the stuff, but I love you. I love you. This is going to be the one time you know it. And I know I'm going in. I don't give a fuck. I love my stepdad. And people who had good step parents, let's not let them think it's going in vain. Seriously. Because some of them good people. Let's try to keep our original families together and delay having kids a little bit, at least until your 20s, and get back to our principles and foundations so these families can be stabilized and we won't need as many step parents. But we're going to make our community do what it do overall. And whatever going on now, we love our fucking step parents that's really been there, that's not abusing us, not, sexually abusing us, physically abusing us, and they doing what's right, and they sending us in the right direction, because it's a lot, and it's not an easy task. Taking care of, it's not your DNA, but these people have good hearts, and I love you. And black people, let's get our shit together.